One Piece 1180 is here. And what if I told you? Imu doesn't just show up, he completely destroys the Straw Hat Pirates effortlessly. Yeah, this isn't a fight. This is a massacre. Welcome to Super Synth D Studio, where One Piece spoilers hit different. If you live for wild theories and hype breakdowns, hit that like button, drop a comment, give hype, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive in. One Piece is back this week, and we're starting the One Piece 1180 spoilers with several hints from top-tier leakers, because these hints are very closely related to the spoilers, and after that, we will continue to the main spoilers themselves. The first hint from Read On is a GIF showing white flames surrounding black flames. Who has the ability to use black flames? The next hint will answer everything. The next hint from Read On is a GIF showing someone's finger being cut off, where another leaker adds to this hint with the caption, "Not Imu. This is absolutely crazy. Whose finger gets cut off in this chapter?" The next hint from Read On is a GIF that says The First Omen. What does this hint mean? Yes, The First Omen could refer to a movie with the same title. This movie tells the story of the birth of the Antichrist, and it might be connected to Imu. The next hint from Read On is a GIF showing Loki and also Imu's eye. Will there be a clash between Loki and Imu in chapter 1180? The next hint from leaker Worskin shows an image of Zoro and Sanji getting completely destroyed by an L. Does that mean the two wings of the Straw Hat Pirates are getting played around with by Imu? The next hint from Worskin is an image of Imu with the caption, "The strongest character in the world, and there is a reason, Imu." And an additional comment from Worskin, "Negdiff." That means Imu in One Piece 1180 is absolutely going insane. The next hint from Worskin is a GIF showing Aizen stopping Ichigo's sword with his hand. But here Worskin adds a comment, "Not a hand, but a tail," along with the caption, "The King of Hell" with a crying emoji. It is very clear that there is a fight between Zoro and Imu, but again, neg diff. Zoro's attack is stopped using only Imu's tail. The next hint from Worskin is an image of Imu with black flames plus the caption, "Sanji meets his master." Is this hint related to Read On's earlier hint about black flames? That means it's confirmed Imu has the power of black flames. Hell flames. This black flame power has already been shown before when Imu burned Saturn at the end of the Egghead arc. The next hint from Worskin is a GIF showing Gojo Satoru using the imaginary technique Hollow Purple. Could one of Imu's attacks have a similar concept? That is truly terrifying. The next hint from the leaker is an image showing Sommers and Killingham. Will the two of them be saved by Imu and eventually regenerate and fully recover their bodies? Interesting. The next hint comes from another leaker, who says that Luffy, Loki, and Ragnar are in this chapter. Then we move into the preview given by the editor. With the appearance of that person, Elbaf will enter a much more intense battle? Yes, it is clear that the man being referred to is Imu. That means One Piece chapter 1180 will show an even more epic battle than before. Next, there is a small leak from a new leaker who, in the previous chapter, provided us with raw scans, so their information can be trusted. One Piece 1180 continues what happened in the previous chapter. Imu is truly not playing around and is not wasting any time. He immediately moves at lightning speed. Imu, who was previously at the top of Arist Castle, is now already in the western village of Elbaf. Imu immediately launches a brutal attack, and his attack causes several giants to lose their fingers, one of whom is most likely Gerd. Zoro tries to attack Imu with one of his strongest attacks, but Zoro's attack is easily stopped by Imu using his tail. Imu then uses a black flame attack to defeat Zoro. After finishing with the western village, Imu moves again at incredible speed and is now already where Sanji's group is. Imu performs a speed blitz on Sanji's group just like he did to Zoro's group. Imu also uses black flame-based attacks to defeat Sanji. Zoro's group and Sanji's group are completely destroyed. They already put up a good fight, but still. This entire situation is very similar to how Enel faced the Straw Hat crew. It turns out that Imu's rapid attacks were meant to save Sommers and Killingham. The two of them have now fully regenerated after Imu freed them from Zoro and Sanji's group. Then Imu moves to where Gunko is. It turns out that his black flames can melt Ragnar's ice, even though previously Loki said that the ice created by Ragnar's power could only be melted by Ragnar himself. Imu is truly terrifying. The final page shows Sommers, Killingham, and Gunko gathering together with Imu, and the vibe feels like a declaration of war, according to the leaker's perspective. This is absolutely insane. All of the Straw Hat crew have been defeated very easily, including Zoro and Sanji. That means only Luffy and Loki are left, and they are currently still recovering their strength. Can Luffy and Loki at least keep up with Imu, who possesses such terrifying power? The three members of the Gods' Knights have now fully recovered, and they must also be stopped. So the battle layout in Elbaf will eventually look like this. Luffy and Loki will fight Imu. Zoro will face Sommers. Sanji will fight Killingham. And Gunko will fight the remaining Straw Hat crew, possibly with help from Scopper Gabbin. There is no break next week. If Imu can wipe out the entire Straw Hat crew this easily, then we're not even ready for what's coming next. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of the final war? Drop your theories in the comments, hit like if you're hyped, and subscribe to Super Synth D Studio, because things are about to get even crazier